Today I am sharing a review of the PetSafe Audible Bark Collar. This is my Beagle Molly, and in true Beagle fashion, she loves to bark. So we tried this collar out with her. I've tried a number of bark collars. I really haven't been super impressed by any of them. My biggest thing is consistency. I have 3 dogs, so if I have a collar that's going to go off when one of my other dogs barks or there's any kind of loud noise, that really upsets me, and I don't want to use any product like that with my dog. So this one from PetSafe, it said that it has this bark sensing technology and it's not supposed to go off if other dogs bark. And the reason why it has that capability, it works on sound as well as vibration. So when you put the collar on your dog, once you put it on your dog, it sits on their throat, of course, so it picks up the vibration of their vocal cords as well as the sound of the bark. So when another dog barks or there's a loud noise, it's not going to correct your dog for no reason, which is, as I mentioned, the problem we've had with a lot of similar products. We've been using this collar for about 3 weeks. So far, I have not noticed it correcting Molly. Anytime that there's any other noises or any of my other dogs bark, it does correct her. It seems to be working very well. Because of the bark sensing technology, some collars, if I was holding it, I could yell loud and it would trigger the collar. With this one, even if I yell, it's not gonna make the noise. So to best explain it to you, I would compare the noise that it makes with the spraying of an aerosol can, that little shh noise. That's the noise that it makes when your dog barks, and it just sort of distracts them and redirects them to, do something else, not bark. And over time, they learn that when they bark, they get corrected. The collar itself is very lightweight. It's also waterproof. We live on the river. Our dogs go swimming every day. So that's really important to me. If your dog, even if you don't take your dog swimming, do on the water, any kind of rain or, moisture can bother other collars. So being waterproof is definitely important. There's only the one size available, but I can show you how I cut the collar, and I just cut it. The nylon will fray, so I just melted it with a lighter and adjusted the size for Molly. She has a very small neck, so obviously there's a lot hanging off there, and I just cut it and melted it, and it's been working just fine for us. They say the collar fits most dogs that weigh 8 pounds and up. It was definitely big enough when we first got it before I cut it to fit on our 75-pound lab. And of course it fits Molly now that I've sized it for her. So I definitely would agree that, it's kind of one size fits most. There is a USB charger included. So on the back side of the collar here, you'll just plug the USB charger in. It lasts for about 40 hours on one charge. Obviously that depends on how many times it has to correct your dog. The more correcting, the more battery it uses, but on average it lasts about 40 hours, and it takes anywhere between 2 and 3 hours to charge for me. So I think that's really great. We charge it one night when my dog's not outside, and by the morning it's ready to go. You'll also see this little light on the bottom here. It's blinking red because it needs to be charged right now. It'll blink green when it's fully charged, so that's nice to let you know that the battery is getting low and also that it's working. You can turn it on and off that way as well. So you just hold it in. There's an audible tone when it's off, and then an audible tone when it comes back on. It's very user-friendly. The collar itself retails for about $70. It's comparable with other similar quality products. Not necessarily the cheapest bark collar out there. You can get some for $20 to $30, but those are the ones, like I said, that are not consistent. So it's better, in my opinion, to spend the money and get something that's consistent, that's actually gonna work to help train your dog and correct that nuisance behavior, rather than have something that's, correcting them at random times and they're not really understanding and linking their barking is what's causing the collar to go off.